Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you along on an overnight train family journey to the Oigawa Railway in beautiful Shizuoka, Japan. This is the only railway in Japan where steam locomotives are still running on daily basis in the country. And you will have a great nostalgic memory in an iconic bridge hearing the echoing of the locomotive's whistle. We leave from Shinagawa, Tokyo. It will take about 3 hours to the destination. The journey involves taking the Shinkansen to Shizuoka, then transferring to local trains a couple of times. Tonight, we will stay at the Train Themes Hotel in a small town and have a ride on Thomas-themed steam locomotives for an actual travel tomorrow. My son is happy to ride on those trains that he has toyed with. A kind train driver gave him some train cards. He's got a lucky day. Oigawa Railway is the only train in Japan where steam locomotives have been operating on daily basis through the years since 1976. Now we took Oigawa Railway to go to Shin-Kanaya Station, where the Thomas-themed event is held, known as Day Out with Thomas. Actually, this is the last day of the event for this year, so we should stop by the festival. With their real steam engine technology, it hosts the Day Out with Thomas event where he actually pushes and pulls such locomotives. The short-distance railway in this valley is the only place in Asia where you can meet Thomas and friends since 2014. And 2025 hit the both anniversaries of the 100 years of the railway as well as the 80th of the story of the Thomas the Tank Engine.
Are you hungry?
Let's buy a lunchbox here. Try some eel ball. It was quite heavy to cut, but it was so delicious. It's time to travel to our hotel. We are going up toward Northern Scenic Valley.
Your turn.
On our way, not only Thomas, Percy said hi to us. We will see them again tomorrow.
Go back.
Yeah, a moment.
That is.
Buddy, say bye. Say bye to Percy.
This travel gives nostalgic journey even for parents through the scenic Shizuoka countryside. You won't experience this atmosphere in big cities like Tokyo or Osaka. Quite peaceful. If you are lucky, you will find this. That's our hotel. Arrived at Kawane Onsen Station. This railway has been damaged due to flooding in recent years, so we cannot travel any further to northern side.
Let's go to the
We will stay at Kawane Onsen Hotel, a popular stay known for Thomas-themed facilities and its views of steam locomotives crossing the nearby bridge. We also booked a return ride on Thomas locomotive to go back home. The balcony offers a full view of the Oigawa River with the iconic bridge where Thomas runs seasonally and other locomotives every day. A SL is coming.
Open. Give me the card. Card.
We chose a room with a river view so we can see trains running. Wi-Fi is connected, but we had an emergency trouble with it later at midnight.
Can you hear that?
We will go to the other side of the bridge tomorrow so we can see the trains closer. Timetable when the train will be running on the bridge. Room is clean and space is good enough for a family with a kid. There is a public hot bath and we are a big fan of it, so we won't use this private bath tonight. We are getting hungry.
Hi guys. One more.
ほら、これあれ何?
Since the river is dried in this season, we can go closer to the bridge on foot tomorrow morning. Let's wear yukata clothes for relaxing stay. The entrance ticket for the buffet-style dinner is like an actual traditional SL train ticket. They are famous for great constellations in a clear sky. This hotel achieved a lot of awards in Japanese hotel rankings every year. Number 1 for family-friendly hotel. Number 1 for kids-friendly dinner. Another number 1 for kids-friendly breakfast. And number 1 for total score of family-friendly hotel ranking in Japan. We gotta validate the dinner ticket by the train ticketing machine so we can enter the restaurant. This is how train ticketing was processed 50 years ago. Shizuoka is famous for green tea products. It's quite astringent. Time for buffet-style dinner. We are just back to Japan from USA after a year, so we are ready to eat Japanese food as much as possible tonight. Before that, Thomas and friends encourage us to wash our hands first.
Wash your hands.
There are various kinds of meals for kids. How many kinds of trains did we take today? We are so tired. This hotel is a moderate size, which makes parents comfortable to stay with kids and focus on eating. Now, I'm checking how many kinds of foods are prepared. And I'm making my own eating plan in my mind, like a pilot making a flight plan before the land-off. Now I know what to eat, when, and how. My wife and I had more than 7 trips between our table and food for 90 minutes. A bowl of salmon, squid, seared tuna, sweet egg. Even just for this raw fish ball, it will cost more than $20 in America. Time to feel our home country. It was a long day. Soba noodle, which is mixed with green tea that Shizuoka is known for. Each food is in small portion that makes us try as many kinds of dishes as possible. And that's how we will gain weight easily. we really okay to eat so much even on a day one during our stay in Japan? Our son must have enjoyed a lot today and fell asleep while eating. Let's go back to our room. We got a situation, a power down in the whole town for an hour.
We got a power down. I don't know what happened. We just got a backup light. But that's all we have.
先ほど、停電いたしまして、皆様には、ご不便をおかけいたしております。
入ってる電池入れたじ
His favorite train.
ゃん。ああ。それ開ける？これは？これ何？
And another gift of snacks from the hotel.
これはラムネ。
あ、ラムネちょうだい。
2階です。
Let's go to the public hot bath.
下に参ります。
You can actually see the train running through the bridge from here in the morning too. Have some candy after the bath. Massage chairs. Of course we need it after making a lot of walking today. Then take a glass of wine. And read some comics. I gotta catch up with the latest One Piece episodes. Good night. Good morning. River view observation deck. It's so peaceful and nostalgic to be here. Today, we will see trains closely under the bridge and then take a return ride on Thomas back to the hub station to go home. Remember to validate a train ticket for breakfast too. A breakfast with such an extravagant view of the countryside. Many travel to the foods again. I finished 4 plates of food before dessert.
Good job.
A rice ball of white baked and spicy pollock roll. Taste as many dishes as possible. Who cares about calorie? I should skip both lunch and dinner today though. They serve both Japanese and Western style foods. The hotel also gave us a free ticket to a neighbor hot spring. Let's take a short stay in the public hot bath. We will see trains from the river, then take a ride on the Thomas train. Locomotives are coming soon on the bridge. The sight of the steam billowing into the sky and the sound of the whistle echoing through the valley was like stepping back in time. He's getting used to it. Time to check out. Real train emblems of locomotives. I just came to the other side of the bridge. The 1930s style vintage carriages and the sound of the steam whistle make this an unforgettable experience for both kids and adults. Wait. I found them.
3号車、この車両です。ここから朝の段差、進めてあります。ご注意ください。
ここは何にもないスペースなんですが、当時はここに木造、木材の会社があって。
This SL is one of the oldest active trains in the nation. Let's see Thomas in the back. He will push the train today. It's a 30-minute ride. As soon as we step on board, it felt like we are transported into the world of Thomas and Friends. Now we are right on the bridge that we are just seeing from the hotel and under it. On its way, we bumped into Percy again. That's my son's favorite. This railway is 100 years old and still up and running. Unbelievable, isn't it? I hope he will have a good memory of this travel. Santa Claus in the Japanese countryside. Came back to Shin-Kanaya Station. It was such a wonderful ride. Thank you, Thomas. He's going back to give more rides for a lot of kids. When I was a kid, my great-grandparents used to take that kind of trains from countryside to see us in Osaka. And many of those countrysides were much more bustling at that time. Now I'm imagining how our great-grandparents used to live in this kind of area 50 years ago. That's what makes me so nostalgic to be here, seeing those trains and sceneries. It's time to go home. The train ride was so much fun, with beautiful views of the countryside and even more chances to see the steam trains in action. Our kid couldn't stop smiling, and honestly, we couldn't either. Thank you for watching. I see you in the next video.